Very good, ball. I'm blowed up, ball. That's
Yes, it's like them football drills. You got to step over the tires.
Yeah, exactly
what
right.
Do to get back here now.
The American Gladiator show where you're shooting darts at me when I'm trying to duck.
Oh, I wanted to do that so bad. Like all these like fancy. Oh gosh. Like there's all these. They've got all these like high tech. Like you can do indoor bow and arrow.
Yeah.
You can do like indoor paintball and like there's just right across from the Coliseum. They got something like that.
Oh, here.
They got some fancy thing. But like, I want a place that you can just do American Gladiator stuff.
Oh boy.
That's what I want. Like you got all these indoor jump parks. No, I want to screw all that.
Yeah.
I want to do like
where they can shoot at you.
Yeah,
you know?
I want an American Gladiators type place.
Yes.
Where I can go and I want big jacked up dudes shooting tennis balls at me.
With beautiful hair, standing up.
And you can still have the bars like
Yeah.
everybody else does, where you have the bars, and then you can shoot indoor bow and arrow, and you can do laser tag and stuff like that.
You're talking about the big.
Yeah, I want nitro on a platform.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that.
Tennis balls.
You got to get through nitro.
Yeah, I want to, and I want to shoot all
boy.
those guns and stuff like that, and do the obstacle course. Like that's what I want to do.
Because and this may a little kayfabe there with American Gladiators. Years ago, me and Nikita did a big youth conference in Florida, and two of the gladiators, maybe not Nitro, but two of them came, and we got to meet them and hang out and eat with them.
Malibu. He was kind of one of
Oh
the
yeah,
tower
I had the
ones.
very long. He looked like the guy on the front of the love novels. With the long,
Malibu.
Yeah, I had a long. But anyway, and
I think Malibu. I think Malibu was one of the male
well,
ones.
what he kind of told us, Bull, and it made sense is because towards the end of before it had its run, towards the very end, us normal people started winning more, if that makes sense. But he said, "Oh yeah, we were told to let him a little bit."
Oh, shut up!
No,
Malibu,
I know.
you were one of the worst
Bullet,
ones.
I know, Bullet.
Yeah,
but listen,
well, at least the one I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure it's Malibu. I'm thinking of because Laser Nitro, they were awesome. I think it was Malibu. There was like season one. There was like this big jacked up blonde dude. He was awful. He was the worst. He was the worst of all the gladiators. Of course, he would say we had to let him win. You were the worst one. You're the worst one of all of them. Of course, you would say that.
I loved it.
You had the name Malibu. I'm not 100% sure. Like if that is your exact name, because it seems like that's the name you would have gave one of the females. You would have gave one of the female like jacked up ones Malibu.
Well, I always loved it in the first couple seasons because you'd have the dad. They would interview like the dad, like the normal guy that just got like out of the minivan, and he said, "I just dropped the kids off at school, and I'm ready to take on like Nitro." And this is when it was like brutal. Remember,
guys that have mustaches like me, you got the brown hair.
Yeah. I just put the tin up. In the backyard. Yeah, I just cut the grass.
Getting the promo, they got a thumbs up. And
I just cut the grass, and now I get the opportunity of a lifetime to go get some Nitro. And this is the first couple seasons when it was brutal. I mean, it was like brutal. Boy.
Oh, the joust.
Oh, yes.
The
Man.
thing on the
Oh,
platform,
gosh.
and they just bam.
And I loved it because it was pre like the way NFL is now, because you could really tone them, and like Big Nitro would knock one of them off.
Oh, Gemini was a beast.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh,
Oof.
yeah.
Gemini
I think Gemini's in jail right now.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? No, Gemini's doing time. I'm telling you that right now. No,
Surprised on a crime and sports on Gemini.
Gemini was like the Vladimir Petrov. Remember the one, the Russian that came in and
like if I ever got in a fight, I want Gemini.
Oh yeah, he was cool, Bullet. So anyway, but now they'd be flag stowed everywhere. So anyway, I got so much to cover. So we're not officially on yet. So
what we're doing.
Let's do it all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Daddy Don't Work You Wrestle.
Yes.
Hit the claps. You know what time it is, George. I was a weekend.
Bullet, so blowed up, I feel like we've already done a show, and that was just warming up.
I was
Bullet,
just talking about American Gladiators.
let me tell you something. My hat, before we get started, my hat is off to, I still don't like him much as a football coach, to Jason Garrett. I don't know if you saw it, Bullet. The first time since I've been a Cowboy fan, he showed emotion. I don't know if you saw it this week.
Okay,
Bullet,
because his job's on the line right
listen,
now.
let me tell you something. Bullet, he got flagged. This has never happened in the whole history of the NFL. I'm talking back when they played in like the leather helmets. Mm-hmm. He got a flag thrown on him for throwing the red flag down when he throwed it right in front of the official. And I'm sure he said a few choice words, but I don't care. And of course, we lost the game anyway. Who cared? But he got flagged. First time ever a coach has been flagged for throwing the challenge flag. But it was emotion. is what I'm saying.
Step in the right direction.
Oh,
A little late. I was definitely late when the score was 31-3.
Yes, bullet. And anyway, I got so much try to cover here real quick, but what aggravated me, because I didn't give up. I mean, I used to be so emotionally a wreck over them Cowboy games, but I'm kind of expecting it now. Once the stadium, you talked about it 2 shows ago, once I know that I can just walk in that stadium one day and punch in whoever I want to get an 8x10 with, okay? I don't care anymore, okay? It doesn't matter, because you know what's next? I'm just going to go in and just figure up Packers and Cowboys, the date last Sunday, and I'm just going to change the score with just a flick of a button. The Cowboy, I'm
going to take a picture with Zeke holding the Lombardi trophy. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
He ain't going to hold one. Not this year. Not the way they're playing. Oh, please, when you bring Jason Garrett in to fire him, bring me in.
Yeah.
Bring me in and let me sit across the table with Jason Garrett, and I'd be like, excuse me, how much money did we pay Zeke this year? Like, we went through all that in training camp.
That's exactly
just to bring back one of the best running backs of all the NFL. You got Dak throwing, 400 or 500 yards a game.
Yep.
You got Amari Cooper here, and you mean to tell me, with this amazing defense we have, we are 3-2 right now. The only people you can beat are the Redskins and the Giants.
That's exactly right.
Eli Giants, not even Daniel Jones Giants. You got Eli Giants. That's all you can beat.
And Bullet, it doesn't even. And I quit watching. I mean, about to have. It was 4 touchdowns. They were 4 touchdowns.
I was driving, George, while this was going on. I almost drove off the road 3 times. He was in refresh on the score, and I went, well, time to hit this overpass.
Bullet 4.
I was like, well, no, there's 8 minutes left. They're 10 points down. There might be a shot here. There's 6 minutes here.
But listen, we, believe it or not, we're still in it with maybe 7 minutes left. We kicked a field goal, okay, which we needed, and we made it. But what happens? Our lineman jumped off sides, so we had to do it again. And the story of my life, he missed it. I mean, he missed it. It couldn't. There's no more heartache in Dallas. But it doesn't matter now, because I'm just going to save up all of my money, and I'm going to go to the stadium, and then I'm just going to punch in whatever I want. Okay?
I wish they would do that for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Iowa Hawkeyes, they played Michigan at home, and they had a chance to. Well, first of all, the score should have been 10-9. But it was 10-3, and the Hawkeyes were down on the 20-yard line of Michigan, and so it was like worst case scenario, we're kicking a field goal. Worst case scenario, we're going to be within a touchdown. Right. Fourth quarter, we're going to be looking good here. What do the Iowa Hawkeyes do? Very Dallas Cowboys-ish. They get 6 penalties.
Oh God!
And then after all those penalties have been assessed, and it is first and 47, they drop back, and the quarterback gets sacked.
Wow.
They end up back on their 40-yard line. I've never seen that before, ever. No. That you are on the opposing team's 20-yard line, and you have to punt from your 30-yard line.
Right. And see, what blowed my mind real quick, and we'll move on, is it doesn't make sense to me. How can, and I understand, okay, you're down by 4 touchdowns, but how can the same guy, the same running back, be the one to score 4 touchdowns? I mean, if nothing else, you put the whole team on that one guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody else will score, but there was just no. It's all comical to me now. It is all comical, and then and so it's bad for the Cowboys when the most talked about thing from that game was George Bush. I don't know if you saw it, but George Bush with Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, they're in the same skybox together, watching the game, eating peanuts. I mean, but that's all you're talking about, not the Cowboys or it. Anyway.
Well, I mean, one of them is a war criminal, so I get it.
But boy, and here, let me tell you this real quick, boy. And everybody knows when Tony Romo was dating Jessica Simpson, my dream girl, okay? And everybody knows when he brought her to the game that time. And,
by the way, another headline on top of the Ellen DeGeneres thing is Jessica Simpson. Everybody's saying Jessica Simpson lost 100 pounds. It's so bad, George, I didn't even realize she put on 100 pounds.
You sound like me.
Every time I see a headline like Jessica Simpson lost 100 pounds, I didn't realize she put on 100 pounds.
No, boy, I know.
I thought the last headline was like she lost 60 pounds. Yeah. I didn't realize she lost that and then put on another 100. I'm confused.
She just like keeps losing. She's got to gain some. I mean, I know I'm that same way. But here's how the cowboy look is. So okay, so Aaron Rodgers, everyone knows, is dating the NASCAR girl, a tough looking Dana Patricia, and so he has her.
So what's that name again, George?
Dana Patricia. Patrick.
So
Aaron Rodgers
you made a Czechoslovakian out of nowhere.
It's that Vladimir Petrov stuff.
Okay, she's Vladimir Petrov.
She's Russian now. So, but anyway, so Aaron Rodgers has this young lady as his guest at the game. Okay, so my thinking, okay, very attractive lady. She's going to throw his. She's gonna throw his equilibrium off or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because that's what happens. You're like, oh, he's got the Tony Romo syndrome.
Exactly. So you cannot have a pretty attractive girl. It's been proven as a quarterback in NFL. You can't have a pretty attractive date there and concentrate on the game. Okay? Because look what happened to Tony Romo. He threw like 18 interceptions that day. But anyway, so Aaron Rodgers has her there. It doesn't phase him at all.
Want to know the trick is? Aaron Rodgers wears his hat around to the front. Tony Romo turns his hat around backwards. That means his eyesight can dart up into the box.
No.
Or Aaron Rodgers, he got the hat pulled down. His eyes can't go up because that bill is going to get caught. So if he looks up, he's just going to see the bill of his hat.
That's very
Tony
true.
Romo is always wear that backwards hat. If his eyes dart up, he's going to see Jessica Simpson.
And see,
that's the difference.
That's very true. And to show you how poised Aaron Rodgers were, there were a couple calls where, like, the Cowboys, we thought the Cowboys fumbled one time, so the whole Green Bay team ran out there. But Aaron Rodgers he knows it ain't a fumble, so it's like he's a step in front of all of us.
Oh, he definitely thinks he's above it. Let's not pretend that Aaron Rodgers is a very nice
individual. So he goes
individual.
back. The whole offense is coming out, but Aaron Rodgers is going the other way, and he gives a helmet to the guy, gets his ball cap, like you said, and he goes sits down. And the refs hadn't even made the call yet that it wasn't a fumble, but he already knew it. So he's over there relaxed. They switched it back anyway. So we got beat. Okay, and it just and what kills me more than anything is throwing salt on. It's putting a stake through Dracula's heart. Is the Bills are doing pretty good. Okay, with Mr. Beasley, Cole Beasley, laughing, who made fun of us and said, I think he's right.
He's like, you know who we lost to? The Patriots.
I know.
The best team in the NFL right now. That's who we lost to. And again, we only lost by 6 points.
And Bull, I was so mad at him because he said, I never really wanted to be a Cowboy. And I can understand why. Okay? But anyway, so much about football. Bull, but Jason Garrett, thank you for showing some emotion. It's way too late.
Better show some emotion when you get fired at the end of this year. Because if you don't make it to at least an NFC Championship game.
No, I'm telling you.
And you already got beat by 2 teams that are going to be in the playoffs.
That's exactly right. And it's just, anyway. So, but it's just, it starts off good, and it was awful.
It starts off very Washington Redskinsy, like very,
And see, my Cowboys can't even lose right. They actually, towards the second half, they actually make it a game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They make a little comeback.
That's what everybody's happy about.
Yeah, they make a little comeback to give you that little bit, and then they don't do it. And so I didn't even get excited when they were starting to make that little comeback because. And Troy Aikman, I think he's done jumped ship because he used to take up for us for a little bit, but now Troy will, he'll tell you.
Shannon Sharp said it best because everybody's applauding the Cowboys for fighting back to the end. Shannon Sharp's like, I'm not going to applaud you for putting out this house fire, which you're the one who started.
That's exactly right.
Don't put over Dak for having a career high yards game
exactly
when
right.
he's the one who threw 3 interceptions.
No, he sure did. Dumb interception. So anyway, folks, that's it. Bullet, I don't know if you've heard about this. Bullet, my predicament is that the zombies were going to come back. And eventually, that's why everybody needs to get a bottle of water because there's the way this story ends. One day, people are going to turn this show on, and it's just going to, and we're going to be gone. The zombies. My predicament was the zombies were going to come back. But listen to this, and I'm not too far from it. This is a proven thing, and this ought to scare everybody in America. It's starting in Nevada. Okay, now listen to me. Y'all can Google this if you don't believe me. But let me tell you, they're calling them zombie deers. Listen to this, Bullet. This is unbelievable. Deers, they don't know. Scientists don't know yet what's infected them. Okay, but deers are they're zombieing in. That's why the name comes from, zombie deers. But listen, whatever bacteria, they don't know if it's a case of mad cow disease.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Lyme disease.
Yes, Lyme disease that has triggered this, but deers are they're gonna start attacking. You watch this, boy. Now listen, y'all heard it here first on this great informational show. Okay, boy, let me tell you, and they're trying to quarantine it in Nevada. That's what I'm saying. So if we get a booking in Nevada, we're going to have to go around it. But boy, let me tell you, here's what happens.
Just like Flair had to avoid North Carolina for a while instead of contempt of court charge.
Flair can't.
He'd have a book in South Carolina, and then,
Yes.
then the next day was Virginia. He's like, you better gas up in Rock Hill because we ain't stopping in North Carolina.
That's so true, Bullet. No, remember we did big time wrestling in South Carolina, and Flair was there.
Yeah. And like, how you gonna make that happen?
No, remember, and the police in South Carolina had such a great time, and we were leaving, we're taking the ring down, and they told Rick, said, maybe we'll see you next week or something in North Carolina. And Rick told us, no, you won't see me in North Carolina. But anyway, Bullet. So keep an eye out. It ain't panic mode right now, Bullet. But what's happening is these deers ain't afraid of nothing anymore. In other words, their internal mechanism is already telling them they're dying from this zombie effect. Okay, so this is true. Well, I read up all this. So they're starting to attack, and because they know they're mutilating, they're turning into zombies. So they're eating anything in front of them. Is what I'm saying, Bullet. So that caught my attention this week because what are you going to do now when it gets out of Nevada? Okay, there ain't gonna be no Christmas. Okay, they ain't no reindeers because they're gonna be mutilating. Okay, so keep your eye out, folks. You heard it here first. Zombie deers, and that's a true story. But I just didn't make this up on a road trip on the way over here. They're trying. It's quarantined right now in Nevada, but the scientists are trying to figure out what started it, and they're thinking it is that mad cow disease that has got into the deers. And so you watch now. Deers are going, hey, hunters are in trouble. I'm just telling you right now. Deers are going to be taking them shots and they ain't stopping. You know what I'm saying? Bullet. So anyway, why I shared that with y'all people, I don't know. But it was just to, what else am I going to talk about? Dallas Cowboys?
You got time to fill.
So anyway, zombie deers. Be on the lookout, Bullet. I'm telling you right now. So anyway, so much going on in the world of professional wrestling. Bullet, there is talk that Mission Number One, Crew Connection, Gladiator, whichever one y'all want, I can go ahead and pre-announce it, I may be part of StarCast this year.
Oh.
Okay, so that would be a first time if this all works out. That'll be a first time for me and my water. Should have saved that. And we're not going home yet, Bullet. And a second grade bus. I'm just using.
You gotta plug it. That's what this show's about. Is
yeah, exactly. We keep forgetting.
We keep forgetting.
We talk for 2 hours. Don't even plug my book.
We wait till the end.
But I'm very excited about that, Bullet. That hopefully will all work out, and so that will be my memorial first for me to be going to StarCast this year. So I'm pretty excited about that. I know you had a crazy past week, right?
It wasn't as crazy as some of the other weeks, but it was a long one. I did have to do a lot of stuff. We drove to Iowa for the Wrestling Revolver show, and then as soon as Wrestling Revolver was done, I filmed my first fireside chat with Eric Cannon and Darren Corbin, my new interview series, and then hung out, watched the Iowa Hawkeyes disappoint me as usual. Cyclones came through, though. And then Sunday, I recorded $5 wrestling commentary and then drove all the way back, worked a full day's worth of work, did an open mic, and now I'm going to be working the rest of the week on probably editing Bola and that Wrestling Revolver show, and then getting to that fireside chat, then getting to the $5 wrestling show and Northeast Wrestling and everything else to go into Florida and the Miami area this weekend. And then after I do that, and after we Road Warrior all the way back with doing a flip off Animal's shoulders, Road Warrior back, I'll be able to lay out all day Sunday and watch football.
Oh, wow.
And I will be around in North Carolina. I have a lot of bookings, very busy, but I will not be necessarily leaving the Mid-Atlantic region for at least a month.
Well, now let me ask you this one more time. I know I ask you every week. Is it getting close to maybe Bullet Jake Manning making an appearance at the comedy place in Gastonia? On the same street as RO's. Is that still going?
It's still going, but I got a lot of bookings. That's the thing. I'm just so busy.
Right.
It may be at the end of the month or upcoming months. We'll see how it all shakes out. But it'll be a bit before I go back to do some comedy in Gastonia. But it's been very busy, and it'd be very nice to know that to take travel out of the equation.
Right.
Because I've been busy and I've been somewhere else other
than home,
here,
really.
You know,
right?
so it'll be interesting to still be busy and be able to sleep in my bed at night.
And a quick plug, I know it's still a couple months off, Bullet, but I'm hoping to get the posters today. Our big Seagrove, I cannot believe we're even talking about it again, the big Seagrove Super Show in Seagrove, North Carolina.
I mean, I'm taking bookings for January. It makes only sense we were talking about February. So.
That's exactly right. And so this will be number 8 since we took back over. And I know fans are wondering if our feud will continue. But that will be Super Bowl weekend. I've got to find out exactly what Saturday. It's either the February 1st or the 2nd. It's always Super Bowl's the next day. We wrestle the Saturday night, and then Super Bowl's the next day.
And that's always nice. That's always nice to know that I've got a place to be the night before, and I can do the show. I can get back at a decent time. It's not that far away,
right? And
then I can just kind of get up, kind of lay out, watch the Super Bowl. It's one of my more favorite weekends of the entire year.
And I
Let's see if I ruin it. Let's see if I ruin it. Go to a different bookie. Let's see if I ruin it.
But no, thank you so much for that, Bullet. I didn't know if we want to go and give Tom Brady the Super Bowl trophy now, but buddy, they're looking. They're I don't know, man.
Between them, the Chiefs. You know, we don't know. They lost against the Colts. You know, everybody put the Colts in the scrap heap, even though Jacoby Brissett's proven that he's just as good as any starting quarterback. But I don't know. It's still kind of up in the air a little bit.
Well, you know what's so amazing to me? It's just like this coming week. I think the Cowboys will either play the Dolphins or the Jets. I mean, nothing. I swear, it's like they flick the switch. That nothing is given, especially with our Cowboys. So who knows how this thing's going to end? So anything, real quick, Bull, if you don't mind, Idiot of the Week. I'm not sure what. We're still sponsored by Nike. Bullet, listen, in all of our years and all of our TV shows here, there's some things that just happen to happen that you hear about it and you really have to see it for yourself to see what was the story, because everything kind of has a story, okay? You don't know if it's a good story or not, but there's got to be a reason or story behind what just happened. And of course, there's so much going on in this world. There's so many idiots. People are actually, you know, it's bad when people I don't even know are sending me candidates for the idiots that they ran into, like their boss at work that that told them they could be off. And it's just
people have stopped doing that to me because they know they can get an inch with me.
So, Bullet, listen to me. I know you've saw this, Bullet. You've had to see it. I know you're on the road and everything like this, but everybody knows about. I think it was like California or Arizona somewhere. They got a huge zoo, okay, huge zoo, all kind of exotic animals. You walk through, just like a zoo, get to feed some of the animals you feed, some of them you don't. Anyway, well, everyone knows that this past week, this lady, okay, now, I normally don't have a cheat sheet, but I wanted to make sure I had her name right, Bullet, okay? So, her name is Myra, okay? Myra Autry, okay?
As in Gene Autry.
Yeah, Gene Autry. 32 years old, okay? So I just wanted to bring it to the Bullet. So she goes to this zoo, and I don't know if you saw this or not. The den full of lions, okay? It's not caged in. It is big signs everywhere. It says, do not jump in, okay? Mm-hmm. So what does Miss Myra do? Bullet, she jumps in. She jumps in the lion den. Okay, this is not made up, folks. You can check this. And, of course, the lions just stare at her. Like, have you lost your mind, lady? And so, now they do not. Now, here's the point I'm trying to make before I throw Miss Myra, 32 years old, into idiot bag. When the news asked her why she did that, she said that she was not afraid at all because the lions feel love just like humans do. Okay? Yeah, when their belly's full, they feel love. But listen, here's the point why I'm throwing her in the idiot bag. We've all done dumb things, Bullet. Me, personally, I've never jumped into a lion's den, okay? I don't know how that would feel about me personally as a man or a woman is if I jumped into a lion's den and they didn't eat me. I mean, you got to be in bad shape. But anyway, do you know this, Bullet? This is what was sad to me. The lions are just minding their own business, okay? If they would have attacked her, even made a move towards her, they would have been shot on sight. The lion would have been killed. Now, I understand, people, I done got one hate letter when I said my money was on the line. Okay? I was cheering for the lion. People said, what are you talking about? But the mental capacity of this to even happen blows my mind. But she was not charged. Okay? So when the news talked to her, she said she did it out of love. Okay? So, Bullet, let me tell you something.
I don't do anything out of love. You know that? I don't do anything out of love.
Listen,
even things that I somewhat enjoy, I don't do out of love.
Hey, Tina Turner may have sung about it. What's love got to do with it? But if this line, I just think it would have been sad that this line that has survived the Lion King, this line has survived the Hill line and the Lion King that wanted to kill him. This line has survived thousands of years and was just enjoying some grass. Okay? Not smoking kind, 'cause I don't think it's illegal there. He was eating grass, okay? But she just decides to jump in, okay? And they would have been shot. I'm throwing her in the idiot bag because she said she loves doing stuff like that.
Listen, good lines are hard to find, and you're going to take them out because you're an idiot?
But, Bull, listen.
That's why you got to be in a bag.
But, Bull, again, the biggest reason I'm going to throw Myra in the idiot bag, she did not make a dime.
Oh, yeah.
From it.
She should have jumped in there with like a dog food company
Bullet, can you
sneakers?
No.
Like Nike would have jumped all over it. I mean, Nike's already jumped all over it. Like, look, I can run away from a lion.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Or I'm athletic enough to get in there.
I want to go buy Nikes now just because you said that. Okay, in case I have to escape from a lion. Boy, she did not have Eat It Joe's ham and ribs on the back of her shirt.
Jimmy Seafood. I mean, they'll give a free T-shirt to anybody that says they're a pro wrestler. Just walk into Jimmy Seafood, say you're a pro wrestler. They give her a free T-shirt. She jumps on a lion pit. Jimmy Seafood's like, I thought you was a wrestler. Oh, this is great advertising.
Boy, she didn't even have like StarCast on the back of her jacket or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm going to proceed to throw Myra into the idiot bag because luckily, honestly, luckily nothing happened. I mean, she just got out. They got her out.
Luckily for the lion.
Exactly. But the poor lion would have just been killed and anyway, for nothing, basically. For nothing. So anyway, Miss Myra will go in the idiot bag, Bullet, because of not very smart decision that she made. Good thing that the lions or no one was hurt from that, but anyway. So now, but see that proves why we ain't in love. You see, that's a perfect example. If that's love, I want
nothing to do with it.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
I think how the song goes.
No, yeah.
If that's love, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
If that's love, I want nothing to do with it.
No, that's very
nothing
much.
To do
Who
with
sings
it.
that? I'll be humming that all day now.
Tina Turner?
Yeah, Tina Turner. Yes, very much.
Sort of. I'm paraphrasing.
What's love got to do with it? Okay. So anyway.
I may put that on my iPod a little bit. Like, kind of digging that.
But boy,
digging that.
You can't miss an opportunity like that. I mean, if you walk in Pizza Hut, even Shaquille O'Neal sells pizzas. I mean, he's got his own pizza franchise. You know what I'm saying? He's doing real good with it.
I mean, Papa John's. Yeah, I mean,
Papa John's.
You can't put Papa John on TV anymore. So, especially what he said about people who look like Shaquille O'Neal, which I love. I love the fact that Papa John said something really dumb, very ignorant. And then Papa John's corporation's like, what do we do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's get Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. He's the face of the company now. Yeah. Boy. See, I need a break like that. We both need a break like that.
They go in the complete opposite direction, spokesperson-wise. We need damage control. Let's bring in Shaq.
And Shaq, I don't even know, he's never been associated with fast food or anything.
And Shaq's I got to lead somebody else to a championship. I already did that with Kobe. Now I got to do that with Papa John's.
I thought it was funny because it's not even the one food that basketball players don't need is, you know what I'm saying? It's not shoes. It's not even that sports cream that he promotes sometimes. It was you're exactly right.
It's like Klay Thompson was advertising chocolate milk. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't drink chocolate milk. You know, maybe Klay Thompson does. He got the white pull-up socks, like dad socks. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Just crazy world, Bullet. So anything else real quick, Bullet? We're going to sneak out of here so I can go do some training.
Yeah, you and me both.
Bullet, listen. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. If you decide this week, now it's your own business, if you decide this week to jump into a snake pit, a gator pit, or a lion pit, please carry your copy of
the second greatest book of all time, which will not fend off a line, but may help us sell a few copies at highspots.com. If you want to know more about what I'm doing this weekend, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ManScoutManning or on Instagram at ManScoutManning. This has been another edition of Dad, You Don't Work, You Wrestle.
good show. And I think the pages are blood resistant. I think they're blood resistant.
I said blood soaked. I'm like,
I think the pages
let's turn into a Halloween episode real fast.
Oh yeah, boy, we have to do that. That's what we're gonna do for Halloween. But we're gonna. Oh, I can't kayfabe. I got kayfabe.
Okay.
We're gonna. Oh yeah, we're gonna sweat. Oh, I should have said it too quick.